Right, my stream should be starting now, all being well. Just need to scroll this down that little bit. Make sure I've got everything set right, which I think I have. I'm going to be playing in the TSM Hikaru TGIF arena here. You can see I've missed the first 10 minutes or so, but it is 2 hours long. So not a big deal. I'm never going to be getting enough points to compete to win one of these. Oh, just bumping my sound up a little bit. 1953, good luck. I need the sound up because my hearing is not very good. It's just so I can hear these moves on the board. Goes d4, so b5. I think just taking bishop up here. Oh, he plays up. Bishop up. I think d3 and then e3. Very, very attacking. Okay. He takes back. I think I just take there. What? Okay, what's this he's playing? If I take, he takes knight up. Okay, very unusual. I might be missing something here, but very unusual line he's played here in this opening. But if it's something he's looked at and he knows it, then good luck to him. I'm just trying to castle. Right, castling is out the way, so I'm a little bit safer now. So clearly I can take there. I can grab a pawn. He takes, I take. He gets rook across. Yeah, that's too dubious. I'm just going to take the knight. Right, now I'll play across, hit the queen and the pawn. Okay, he takes. So rook across and rook up. Very, very creative play. He makes me think he's maybe a little underrated, this player. But obviously I don't know. I'll look at that after the event. Just play up and try and grab a pawn. Now, do I go with rook or with knight is a question here. He goes back to take this pawn. I'm not sure what I want to go with. I'm going to go with the rook just to bring it into the middle. Now I need to find a way to gain a bit of space. I'll just play a holding move to start with. I'm looking at maybe knight across. He plays queen over. See, I'm not sure quite what he's trying to do there. I guess I could actually potentially push here. I'm going to push this one. I know I'm allowing him in, but I'm going to try and gain space. He's got this idea. Just trying to break out, gain space. Slightly unusual, as I say, the way he's playing this. Not standard. Okay, so he goes back. I'm actually just going to push in the middle again, I think, there. My rook is a little bit misplaced now. So he hits the rook. Okay, let's drop back. I'm just preparing to be able to drop the bishop actually back here. Still guarding this pawn. Now he plays knight in. I think queen up. Try not to blunder a silly checkmate. And at some point we might look to sack. He goes after my pawn. Let's play knight up and maybe in here. If he takes, I've got a choice. Either knight in or rook across maybe. But knight in comes with an extra potential threat. And he goes back. I'm just going to play rook across there, although this is potentially an idea. Let's play knight in and trade. Now, can I get forward or forward? Let's push there. Can I even take back here? I think I can go with the rook, but he's maybe got queen here. Rook check, knight takes. I can always break the check or maybe bishop up. Yeah, I shouldn't pre-move this. I shouldn't pre-move. Oh, he actually hits the rook. So if I take, what's he got? What's he got? If I take, he's got queen takes, and I've got queen check, king up, push. Yeah, I haven't got a clue here. Let's just play rook back and pawn up. Oh, I've given him too much time, haven't I? Yeah, I've just chucked this one away. I've given him too much time. He just takes. Let's pin the rook. If pawn takes, I'll take the rook. If he defends the rook, I think I can take and grab the pawn. Although it is covered, I think he can take back. Can I even just take with extra pressure on the rook? Maybe. Hold on, I shouldn't pre-move in case he plays knight takes pawn, but he can't defend his pawn. Yeah, there's a little bit of lag again, which I tend to get on chess.com. That little bit lag again, it's not as fast as Lee Chess. It's only when you're doing those time scrambles and you have to play move after move really quickly. Right, 14-10, good luck. Now, you really don't know whether you're playing somebody who actually is that rating level or not. And I can't just see the account to see how many games I've played easily. It's just castle, maybe h6. I mean, you get an idea fairly quickly, of course, by the quality of play. But we just trust everything is above board and legit unless we see otherwise. That goes with anybody of any rating level, of course. He plays down. I think I'll just play knight up. Oh, that's just a blunder. That's unfortunate. He moved the wrong pawn. Okay, so now it must make sense to trade. I've got time to think though. Okay, is he deliberately doing this? I mean, a 1400 is easily good enough not to do that. Oh, he just resigns it. Okay. He just had a couple of bad moves there, didn't he? Right, 2394, good luck. Now, way above my rating level here, so always going to be a tough game. I really should be going G3 here, or E3, one or the other. How do I want to do it? I definitely need to castle quickly. I think he's going to push. He does. Okay, I'm going to see if I can trade. Let's drop the knight back just to cover this. Oh, he pushes that side as well. I think I'll take there then. Up. He plays across and hits the pawn. I'm going to take this one. All I want to do is castle. It's all I'm trying to do for now. Again, I'm aware there's a potential discovery on the rook, but I don't think it's a big threat. So just get castled. Now I'm going to play over, hit the bishop, see if he grabs this, rook across, hit on the pawn. Let's play queen up and maybe knight up here. Either knight, I guess, but probably this one. He takes, let's play knight up. An obvious mate threat. There's a potential discovery coming here as well. So still a mate threat. Okay, Okay, so take the rook. Now, have I got any tricks here? Let's go here. Take, bishop blocks. Oh no, can I even go with the rook? I think I can just take and... Wow, that's an excellent win, isn't it? One of my best ever wins on chess.com, that excellent. I might have misplayed it slightly precisely at the end there, but very good. Not very often I get games with players at that level. Right, 15-16, good luck. Wow, he's got 9 points and he's in 7th place. So again, always take it with a pinch of salt, your opponent's rating, until you get an idea how they're playing. Unfortunately, we do get a lot of players who try and cheat by deliberately crashing the rating and playing way under their normal rating level. You never know in any given case unless you really look into it, of course, but it does happen, unfortunately. That's why when you're playing lower rated players, you're always a little bit wary. Then you just see how the games pan out. Now, what have I got here? It's standard here, kind of. Rook across and you want to bring your knight over, but he's got pressure coming this way potentially here. He might even risk a move like g4 at some point. He just drops back, so I'm just going to develop the knight. Again, potentially you can look to sack to open the king, but I don't know if there's any merit in that. Let's play a rook across so I can drop the bishop back behind the rook. Okay, he pushes up to drop back. Now, queen up threatens to take with a mate, so if he pushes, I think I can still... If he blunders, I can still take. The knight threatened to take because there's a mate threat. Oh, he has blundered it. Very unlucky there, very unlucky there. That was just a bit unfortunate. Clearly, with Hikaru himself in the field, I'm never going to compete to actually win this. 13-60, good luck. Let's just go steady, sensible, slowly does it. Oh, I've given him this variation. Don't like playing against this normally. Again, we'll find out fairly quickly if his rating is this sort of level. I'll just try and break up this structure, but he's going to get a passed pawn on the outside here. I could potentially take with a bishop, but I don't think I would. Let's take the pawn. Okay, I'm going to come in over and play knight up. Just look to trade this. Okay, I've got to be careful here. He's got a dangerous position. I'm going to look to trade off that bishop as well. Now, I'm just checking that I've actually got my right template on. Yeah, chess.com, my cameras are on the right, Lee chess are on the left, because the board on the screen is in a slightly different position side to side. They're just checking I've got the right one on, because I don't have OBS on. You know, if you can see from the side cam there, that's OBS what I'm broadcasting with there, but I normally just keep it minimized so I can see the streamer's panel. Has he made a move? Yeah, my clock is running. What did he do? Bishop c2. Let's just centralize a rook. Maybe the other one as well. Okay, I think he's blundered there. I think I can just push here. Oh, he's got knight across though. Knight takes, bishop takes, queen takes. Let's play rook over first. Now I'm threatening to push. He sees it. I'm just going to play queen up here. Slow, gentle move. Again, he's playing very well and he's playing at a decent pace. Can't take anything for granted. He plays up. No, that's no good. No, that's no good either, is it? I'm actually kind of struggling for a move here. Just drop back and put some pressure on the foul. Oh, I've given him 20 seconds as well. I'm going slow. Got to start quickening up soon. he plays bishop along, probably a good move. Have I got pawn up here? Don't think so. Let's just look to trade that knight. Right, now I'm threatening a move like pawn up with a discovery. He blocks that straight away, which is probably sensible. We've got a target here. I don't see how to actually get to it, but it's a target. Okay, now potentially I can double the rooks up. I've just got to be aware of this, which I've seen. So I'll go g6. And now rook across is a potential threat. Right, let's play it, hit the bishop. There's a pawn loose as well, which I've seen. Oh, he goes back with the bishop. I'm going to grab the pawn then. And hope I can drop the queen right back if I need to at some point. Whoa, he blasts the middle open, wow. Okay, I think I need to take there. Now what on earth have I got? I'm going to drop the queen back, stop the pawn pushing. There's no back rank mate threat, my king's got a square. Now can I take at some point is a question. I've got rook up. I'm going to look to try and grab the pawn at some point. Oh, and I might have blundered. I have blundered. Wow, I've blundered. I've got queen check, but my bishop hangs. Rook up, he's got rook takes. Now I've got to go down with the rook. If rook takes, I take the queen. He goes back. Right, let's try and gain space. Yeah, I've given him too much time here. I'm in real trouble this game. He's playing very well. It's nothing suspicious. He's just playing very well. Let's push again. Now he goes after that pawn. I'm going to drop the rook back, try not to blunder, and then get the rook forward again. Okay, pawn hangs. I'm just going to take that pawn while I can. Cover this one, rook up. Let's drop back, let him take the pawn. I've got a check. God, look at how low I am on the clock. Wow. Very low on time. I'll try and put the rook forward somewhere. There's actually a mate threat there. Right, now I'm going to bring rook behind, and my queen protects this for a move whilst I hit this. Queen across, I'll take a risk with f5. He just goes across. Let's go in the middle, hit the rook. That allows me to play up. Oh, he's missed it. Unlucky. Just take the pawn. What a terrific game he's played. Unbelievably unlucky, isn't he? What a terrific game for a 1360. That is a terrific game, but even at a rating level like that, you know, it's still a decent, solid club player. Decent, solid club player. What a terrific game he played. So Hikaru is top as you would expect. 25-29, good luck again. Completely different rating at my level. We're getting to the point at 2500 plus where it's just getting a bit out of my league, but you never know in any one-off game. Let's go d3 and e4. See if he's going to risk f5. He might well at some point. Let's drop all the way back. Okay, we've both got the same, obviously, principled way to play forward here. Break the pawns or not? Go on, why not? Okay, I better take there. Let's play knight out wide, just pressure the pawn, threaten to jump in. I've got a bishop potentially in the middle as well. Some water. just trying to work out a plan. Oh, is he a British player as well? Same as me. Don't know who it is. Right, so he plays queen back, so he's allowing bishop check, bishop down, trade, but there's no real risk against him, I don't think. I really want to play a rook across, but at some point he's going to push, isn't he? I'm going to play it anyway, though. And again, at some point he can discover here. I've seen that. Not sure I can do much about it, but I've seen it. Actually, I've just noticed a bit of a problem for myself here. Yeah, bishop check does allow me to escape backwards. I don't really want him to open my pawns up. So now I can trade, but I have to bring a pawn in over, which is a little bit risky. Don't want to take the knight, though. Let's play across and hit this pawn. He comes up. So again, is there a way to take at some point? I don't quite think so. I'm going to risk a crazy move. F4. It's blowing my own king's position wide open here, so you never know. I could be making a cataclysmic blunder here. Let's just see. He plays forward. I thought I could play a move like bishop up here. Just chase the queen away. Oh, maybe he wants to push, I'm not sure. Let's just play rook across and prepare to push. Again, I'll pre-move in case he takes, but I don't think he will. He plays knight in. Okay, I have to drop back, right? He plays rook across, so now maybe I can go b4. Now I've got to be really careful about this here. Actually, I'm going to play in and take this knight if I get a chance. Knight's very dangerous. It's easy to wander your rook off and just forget there's a check and lose your queen. Incredibly easily done. But if I give up my bishop, then this pawn is a problem. Swings and roundabouts. Yeah, he's played bishop up to hit the knight. Potentially a very nasty move for me there. Drop back. I'd rather take the knight with the knight if I have to take it. I don't want to take it with the bishop if I can help it, because then it all opens up here. Okay. Just going to play another holding move. Drop the bishop back, I think looks alright. Now that could be interesting, to take or not to take. Oh, is he going to sack? I'm just going to drop back there. Yeah, I guess I've got to drop back there as well. I'm making a bit of a mess of this at the end, aren't I? That's a bit unfortunate. Wow, I've actually beaten a 2500. Wow, oh my good God. You could see at the end there I was making a little bit of a hash of it, wasn't I? But wow. It's not actually my best win on chess.com. That's against paulw7-uk, and she was 2600 at the time. But it certainly could be my best one in terms of an actual overall game. Right, 1910, good luck. Yeah, bishop up. I think bishop up is standard, but it's common to drop the bishop back to e7, but that's really more in longer classical games. He plays up. I'm just going to play up and castle. Keep it simple. I just get castled. Now I need to come back, maybe just where I was. I don't think you'll actually take here, so I might play a3 just to kick the bishop. Then I need to find a way how to break out, of course. Basic plan, he does indeed go back. Let's play queen up, and I've maybe got a move like knight across to challenge this knight. I don't really want to take there. I'm going to actually push, see if he takes. Oh, he does. But now there's a threat, of course, so he's got to do something about that. If he pushes, I think I can just take. If I get e5 in myself, I'd be quite happy. It should be good, but is it? I think I need to play it before my opponent does. There's bishop up on the diagonal. So I go and hit the rook. Now queen across actually might restrict me, but I don't want to allow him some ideas to get in like this. Let's take that. Now can I play queen up and knight up? We had that in an earlier game, something very similar. He goes with the rook, so queen up. If he plays knight takes, knight up looks good for me. Queen up, he's got f6 or f5 though. I'm still going to play it and risk this pawn. Because knight up is still a strong threat. But if he defends it, I'm going to have to play, I think, rook across to guard the pawn here. Yeah, he does play f6 as you would expect. Now bishop takes is playable here, I think, if I want a quick draw. Takes, 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 takes. Don't really want a quick draw. I'm going to take the pawn. I'm going to risk this one, gambit this. Do I need to gambit that though? What's wrong with rook across? Then try and get the knight in the middle. Of course, he's got knight across, but then bishop up. Pressure this pawn. It's so easy to blunder in these situations, or just forget where something is. You just miss something obvious. It happens all the time. That's an annoying move because it puts me back, so he can potentially come in now. Oh, if he's just going for a rook. It's more my king I was bothered about there. Let's drop all the way back, pressure this pawn, threaten to take a pawn. Yeah, we've got 6 pawns each, right? So I'm just an exchange down. So if I get rook across, centralise it, get my king back to guard the pawn. So rook across first, still pressuring the pawn. Now, I have got knight up, but I'd rather have the knight in the middle. So I'm just going to play, hold on, do I need to play a holding move? No, I don't think I do. Let's go in the middle, hit this pawn. If bishop down this way, then I thought maybe I've got knight here. Oh, knight up and knight here looks strong. Yeah, let's go that way. Go and hit the bishop, threatening to take here. Maybe it was better here because I could have had knight check. I've maybe made a mistake there. Knight check was strong the other side. If I go here now, bishop back, takes, takes, check. No, it's still strong, I think. Hit the bishop, hit the pawn. Again, if I can get queen in to stop him breaking out of the position. And I just need to not forget about this. So queen check, he blocks, I take. Yeah, if he blocks, I just take the free bishop. And that's a free bishop because his queen is pinned. So now I just go right back where I was and hit the pawn again. Or do I? Do I? I think I should. Hold on, this is risky, isn't it? I'm going to take the risk, I'm going to gamble. Yeah, I can't afford to dilly-dally too much. He can never take my backward pawn because I can just push the other one though. So it's a safe pre-move there. Oh, is it his my move? I'll have to turn the sound up. I can't hear some of these moves on the board. Again. Let's just collect his pawn so I can't lose. Oh, what happened there? Wow, so you just get lag on chess.com, sadly. You get that little bit of lag and then things just go slightly out of sync. That's the problem when you have to play like very quickly at the end. I could easily have messed that one up. But what am I on? 7 out of 7, beating a 2500, beating a 2380. Right, 1182, good luck. Now again, no idea if this is actually an accurate rating or not. You never know until you play players and see how they move, the quality the moves they've got. Let's just go solid here, try and trade one of the pieces. Either of them will do. Right, so now the knight's, there's a potential check for the knight, but he can just drop it back. He should see that, but I'm not going to even bother there. I'm just going to castle. Right, now I'll throw it in. So he just needs to move back. Now I'll get the knight developed. Okay, he's maybe allowing me to unwind here. Let's try and undouble these pawns. So I guess pawn up or rook across or bishop up somewhere. He should just castle here. I think that's what he'll do. He does indeed. So 2 guard that, 1 guards that. I'm going to play a rook across and maybe just develop the bishop, connect the rooks and centralize the rook. Just basic simple principles. He plays up, looks like a logical move. So bishop up and just drop the queen back when I'm forced to move. So this could be lost. Let's go right back, guard the pawn with the knight and the queen. Now, I've got a choice here. Do I trade and try and push and then try and push here? Am I actually gaining anything? I'm not sure I am. I think rook across to put pressure on the c file. Well, I can't take there anyway now. Okay, let's play. Oh, he's hitting the pawn, isn't he? He is hitting the pawn. I'm going to play up anyway. This knight can't just easily jump back. I want to play rook here to put pressure on the c file. Okay, I guess I just drop back. More support for this pawn. So queen up and there's a threat here. But again, I just want rook across if I can get it. Just simple, straightforward moves. I'll have a quick Pringle here. Oops, I nearly clicked my mouse there. I didn't mean to do that. But I've got time this game. What am I doing? Oh, that's an internet issue. Is that a server issue? The last time we played in one of these, the server crashed. The event didn't finish. Gain a pawn, lose a pawn, gain a pawn, lose a pawn. I think that's a bit risky. I'm just going to play up. Again, he's playing very well. He's playing really, really well for 1100. I think I can risk grabbing the pawn here. If he takes, then there's an extra threat of knight coming through. So I don't think he should, but let's see what he does. Okay, he doesn't take, so I will. That's probably sensible by my opponent. I'm going to give my king a square just so I don't blunder a silly back rank. And then pawn up here to try and split his defense looks very strong. I could even maybe sack the rook to really open the king up. Don't know if it's actually winning. Don't know if it's winning. Well, he's voluntarily pushed. So I can actually push and sack. It's very, very tempting. Very tempting. My gut feeling is to take and to sack. But if I'm wrong, I could go horribly wrong. Now, he doesn't actually allow that. Knight up hangs the pawn. Let's just play in and pressure the pawn. Okay. Now I think queen up. If the knight moves somewhere I can take, he comes up. Let's play knight over, hit another pawn. Oh, he takes, but I can take now. But is it actually a winning attack? I don't know. I've got rook across coming. Now have I got check first? I don't know. Let's play rook across. Threatens mate. There's no immediate one move hit against me unless he can sack here. Knight down looks covered. Yeah, he couldn't stop the mate. But what a great game he played again. 1182. Nothing suspicious about that. He just played terrifically. Right, another... Oh, it's the same 2500, the one I beat earlier on. The chance of me beating a 2500 twice in the same event is rather slim to none. So don't be surprised if I get mashed to pieces in this one. Now, when you're playing players who are really this much above your level, the chances of beating them twice really is really seriously slim. Yeah, and I've just blundered a pawn straight away here. Let's play up just to release the bishop. Again, I should probably get the rook across, but he's probably going to blast forward at some point, I'm guessing. So where do I want to go? Yeah, I'm going to drop back and take. Oh, he doesn't push up. Let's play up then. He'll play king h2 and I'll bring a rook across. Hold on, pre-move in case he takes the knight. He does go across, so I'll hit the pawn. So it must be right to take. It might not be actually, might it? Might not be. Let's give my bishop a square. I just drop back. Yeah, he's kind of swamping the position now. I just blundered early on, didn't I? So this one's kind of already pretty much gone. What on earth do I do here? Oh, there's an internet issue again, but my router is on, my stream is still going. When the time blinks like that, it means the server's briefly disconnected. Now, whether it's your internet or chess.com, I don't know, but when we played in this, say the last time the tournament didn't finish, it actually crashed. I think I can play a bishop up here. He's got knight check, but my queen is covered, so I can take. But yeah, he's just completely swamping the position, and he saw this one's just got away from me a little bit, but not to worry. I mean, this is an horrendous position to have, horrendous. Yeah, he pushes up, so I take. Pushes again, so I guess I have to take. Even my knight's kind of stuck. Where does it go? It's only got one square. I mean, there is a queen check, but again, he can easily block it, can't he? So I guess I have to go up there. Yeah, now he can take. Let's drop back and hit the rook. Oh, I can just take. I'll just give him that one. I've just played a poor game. Now, my first proper poor game in the tournament, but so it's very hard to compete with players like that. Okay, now he's only 886 and he's got 12 points. Okay, got a feeling this will be an underrated player. How underrated, I don't know, but let's just find out. If he blows me off the board like a GM, then I know there's something not right. Because if that's a genuine 800 player, he's not really going to be able to play at this speed for one. He's playing too quick for a player at that rating level. And, you know, the moves that are being made, very good moves. So, immediately I'm slightly dubious here, but let's just focus on the game, focus on doing well. I'm going to take a risk and go f6. If he takes, I'll probably take with a knight just to get tempo hitting the queen, but yeah, he pushes. Let's take. I'd like him to take here and I'd push forward, but I don't think he will. Yeah, oh, well. I can push, he's got knight in. Cross, yeah, this. Although he's given me tempo to hit the queen, maybe I can push, but he's certainly not an 800, this player. He's playing way, way, way better than 800. Okay, he just takes, so gain a queen, lose a queen, gain a knight, or I can just gain a knight. I'm going to simplify and take the queen. He really has to take the queen. And I'll take back the knight. So I'm still hitting the bishop, I'm hitting the pawn. I should win now, but he's certainly a stronger player than an 800. He goes back. It must make sense just to trade and grab the pawn. And now I've just got to avoid silly sloppy blunders. Give my bishop a square here, maybe hit the rook. He's walked into a pin. Yeah, clearly I'm not playing someone who's a superstar player, but he's, you know, certainly stronger than an 800. Oh yeah, I can just check and pin the rook here. Everybody's playing well though. Nobody's played really any shockingly bad games. Everybody is playing well at every rating level. Just checking, I think, push here. He's always got pawn moves, so there shouldn't be any risk of a stalemate. As long as your opponent's got one legal move, then you know there's not a stalemate, so you're free to just queen here. Yeah, just queen. I just check and then mate next move. Excellent. Yeah, certainly stronger than an 800 there. Well done, you did very well. Right, 2263, good luck. Let's go c3. I'm just trying to mix my openings up ever so slightly, but I'm never going to go wild and crazy and like really truly mix them up. But I'll try and just play some slightly different structures just for variety's sake, if nothing else. Let's develop the knight. I'll take the bishop if he moves his knight. He doesn't. Let's play knight across. I'll just take if he takes. I'll trade bishops if he ends up moving. I could take the pawn there, but I'm giving him some centre ground. Let's play up. At some point I am going to trade for one or the other of them. Right, let's play rook across. Okay, he pushes. Let's play the other rook across. Maybe I should be taking now, but then he can get a strong centre. Swings and roundabouts, pros and cons. Okay, I'm going to play b3. Okay, so I've got a weak backward pawn. What to do about it? Not quite sure what I want to do here, or what I can do here. Let's play queen up. My rooks are connected. Slightly extra reinforcements here. But he's going to get a passed pawn. He's got the outside pawn. That could easily decide the game. Yeah, he's played rook. That's what he's going for. So, is it dangerous to move this? I think it is. I'm going to play this one up. Just take the outside pawn if he pushes it. He plays rook across, logical. I'm going to play knight back and prepare to maybe open this up. Take the knight and e4. Again, like that other game against the 2500, I can just feel I'm just starting to get a little bit outplayed here. So I think I need to try and risk something. So I'm going to take and play e4. But yeah, I can just feel I'm being just ever so slightly outplayed. If I get e5 in, it could be interesting. Or even takes. Oh, he allows e5. But I've got nowhere to really attack, so I'm going to take. And now I'm going to bring the knight in over and try and close this file down. A lot of pressure coming here. Okay, I can hit the queen and rook there, so he's going to have to take. Now, do I want to take this bishop? Again, it's probably good, but I've got a good knight. He plays queen across. I'm going to hit the bishop, then trade and grab a pawn, I think. Okay, just take and take. Now let's play a rook up and maybe across. Potentially he can take here. Rook across and there's pressure on this pawn though. Again, I could do with bringing king across. So let's just calmly drop the bishop back. I want to keep an eye on this pawn if I can. So let's play up. And now I want to bring the king round into the middle. Okay, let's bring the king up. Oh, but if I go up and he plays f4, then I've got a check and I win this one, right? So now he can come round here. So I've got up, bishop check. I think he's alright, so I'm just going to calmly drop back. And now I'm going to push in the middle. Just push, block a check. Okay, it's got to be time to push. I think he can push here, can't he? I've got to drop back. It's actually a draw, this. I can't stop him, I don't think. Or can I? Oh, maybe I can. It's a win. Wow, another one. Got another one. Beating a 2500, a 2380, now a 2250. You know, I'm never going to get a rating on chess.com anywhere near that. Nowhere near it. Right, this is a National Master 2261. Good luck. I don't think we've played before. I don't recognise the game, but I might be wrong. E6. Generally you play G3 and then bishop up. And against C6 you generally play B3. And then bishop this way. Just as a general principle. What is it? We played just under an hour, so just over an hour left. Though I missed about the first 10 minutes or so while I was getting myself set up. I'm just going to go a3, d4 here. Well, I could go knight up trade, but he gets knight back, kicks my bishop back, and it's... I'm just going to go d4. pawn up. That feels like I should take. Again, I don't know if it's right, it's just gut feeling. Knight this way so this one can still drop back. Rook onto the c file. I'm actually going to maybe route the knight this way here. Now that's an interesting dilemma. Do I take and give myself an isolated pawn? Up takes, takes. Probably a little bit risky, that. I'm looking at this idea. Takes, takes, takes. It's isolated, but... Okay, I'm going to do it. Why not? Let's just do it. It gives me the chance to really plant a knight in the middle, if nothing else. Yeah, he doesn't do it. He lets me do the one to be taking, so I will. So now I might as well drop back and challenge this knight. Even though I've had 3 really, really amazing wins here, I don't think I'm playing well enough to really tackle Hikaru in this event, but you never know. Let's hope we get a game at some point. Now, what do I do here? Do I go here, get a passed pawn, but give him all of this? Yeah, I can't take there and open the f-file up. I'm going to go this way. Let's just risk it. Let's just take a risk. He's going to get a very strong pawn structure. But again, I'm playing a title player, stronger player than me. You might as well mix it up and take a few chances. Okay, so I can't take there. Rook up's no good. I could actually play bishop takes here. That's interesting. Just feels wrong. Let's just play a rook up, potentially come behind. Right, so now he's going to come here, stop me going there. So do I give this up? You wouldn't normally want to. Oh, there, the time blinked again. That's a server issue, but my stream is still running. My internet lights, router lights are still on. So I don't think it's my computer. I'm going to do it just to mix it up. Just purely to mix it up. If he takes with that pawn, I'll go this way. Goes the other one. So let's play rook here now, pressure this way. Maybe queen up. Yeah, when the time blink like that, it means you're briefly disconnected from the server. Look, where's my side camera? That's my side camera. My internet router is in the corner there, and it's got two, that's a template. It's got 2 green lights on it, and they keep running. They haven't blinked off at all. I'm just going to hit the queen here. I want to put the queen here. Okay, I can't still. I can sack though. Let's just have some fun and sack. Why not? I've got to keep this guarded, which is a slight technical problem. He plays up. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have actually done this. It's maybe not the best idea I've had. Let's hit the pawn, hit the rook. Okay, takes and offers the queen trade. I'm going to be greedy and grab. Oh, now I can take the rook. I'm going to go here. He goes back. I think I can take that. Wow. Another shock win. I cannot believe how many shock wins I've had in this event. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That is unreal. I cannot believe the results I've had. Oh my good God. Clearly I'm not good enough really, guys, to keep up this form. I'm going to crash at some point. 11 out of 12, just that one loss to a 2500, the one that I actually beat. Now this player again, a 1400, and he's got 19 points. Again, the way the rating system works, the algorithms, what they generally do is match you up to players, if they're available, roughly to your own rating level. And that's kind of why we unfortunately get a lot of people trying to cheat by deliberately having their ratings really, really low compared to their abilities. So when they play tournaments, they're playing much weaker players on the whole. So you never ever know. But when you see low rated players doing really well, it always makes you just that little bit wary. But you've always got to try and give people the benefit of the doubt unless you can see otherwise later, of course. Now what on earth do I do here? Again, he's playing really well. Nothing dubious, nothing suspicious. Just really, really well. Sensible. Solid moves. Okay, that is a little bit more bold. If he pushes again, I think I have to go here. I can maybe play this to support my knight. I'm threatening to go here. Yeah, I can't grab the pawn. I'm going to go in and try and remove the bishop. Now, I might as well take, stop him castling. What on earth do I do next? What on earth do I do now? Do I risk f3? No, I can't risk f3. That's just nuts, isn't it? That's plain nuts. What on earth do I do here? Let's play knight out wide and try and bring it in. Okay, queen up, take the knight. Okay, he comes forward. Maybe I can push now and try and get the bishop in. If he pushes, my knight might actually be trapped here. Wow, he should have just pushed. I've actually trapped my knight, haven't I? Bishop up is playable. He can still push. Let's give my knight a square. I'd like him to actually take. He doesn't. Wow, he's really, really seriously going for this. Okay, I better bring his king even further into the middle. Okay, I can actually check here. That wins the knight. So I've got check and he has to go there. Rook check. He can go back check. He tucks away. Let's work this one out. If rook across first, I'm threatening a very strong check here. He resigns. Get another one, just playing a really good solid game. Right, another very strong player, 23-28, good luck. And you see, he's very new to the tournament. Just 1 point, he's only just joined it. But again, anyone at that rating level, they are stronger players than me. I will never get a rating at that level. So these games are always tough, they're always difficult, but you just do your best. Again, I'm playing bishop there this time instead of knight that I would normally play, just to mix the variety up slightly, but you're never going to see me going wild and crazy and playing all sorts of different openings. You know, they're all just slightly different, but along the same theme. I'm going to take this time and then castle. Now I can try and worry about what to do. Queen up looks logical, but he's got bishop f5. Bishop f5, maybe queen b3. He comes right down. That gives me a tempo. Hold on, can I take with a bishop? He just pushes, I think. Yeah, probably take with a knight. If I take the bishop, he just pushes. Now I'll play queen up just to cover this square. Can I get away with trying to grab the pawn? I could have took the pawn last move, couldn't I? I could have took it last move. Oh, hold on, it says my opponent has reconnected there. Okay, has he got... Oh, please tell me there's not another server issue. It's just in the bottom corner here. That's why I put the camera slightly higher up so you can see some of these comments in the chat box. Okay, let's go forward. He plays up. Well, I can kick the knight and grab a pawn. I don't see any reason not to, so I'm going to try it. Can't I just step up here? I just try and drop the knight straight back where it was, maybe. Bishop f3 is an interesting idea. Am I getting overloaded? He's threatening rook takes. Let's play rook across. He was threatening takes, takes and takes there. But I really want to put the bishop on the diagonal. Oh, well that I can just take. Now the bishop up. It's always tough when you're playing stronger players though. They tend to find moves that you just don't see a lot of the time. Again, I'm just going to grab the pawn. Might be a blunder. He might be finding a way to swamp me here. Oh, if I take, he's got rook takes, so I have to take with a bishop. So if I take, he takes, I've got knight check. He has to go there, check. I think I can actually play this, so I'm going to do it. Maybe he can get away with allowing a check and walking into it. Maybe he can get away with it. Maybe he does go that side. So we just repeat maybe. Is he going to risk it? He might well do. Well, the draw's a great result for me, isn't it? Great result there. Really, really good. Oh my god, I'm second place. Oh wow. Oh, somebody's held Hikaru to a draw, but again, there's lots of very strong players in this. There, that's when it looks a little bit odd. 1,000, 2090, good luck. 1,000 winning that many games looks a little odd, but you never know until you look at it after the event. Okay, now this player's playing obviously very quick. Let's just take there, develop. In this line, you've just got to watch out for not walking into a checkmate, allowing the knight in here, which can happen. I've done that before. These things do happen. Oh, he's blundered there. Now I've got knight across, or I can play pawn up. I could play bishop up and actually just force a trade. Although, is he dangerous here? He is actually dangerous there. Let's go pawn up. Let's pawn up again. I don't know quite what to do here. I'm going to play rook up where? Let's play rook up. Everything needs to come on the queen side to unwind, and he's going on the king side, although I can take that, right? Ooh, okay, he sacked that. The speed he's gone there, he's deliberately sacked that, so clearly I'm walking into a slight problem here. Let's maybe see if we can try and sack back at some point. But clearly I've walked into a bit of a problem here. I've probably blundered this one. Not to worry, these things happen. If that knight moves, I'm going to take, and I'm just going to sack the knight for 2 pawns. Again, it could be a mistake, could be a blunder. But that was definitely a sack that he did. It wasn't a blunder. He's opened the file up. That's why he's done that. So has he got the killer move? Has he got that killer blow? Oh, I've just noticed I've got back to 2100. I haven't been 2100 for a little while. That's very good. 2102. My best ever rating on chess.com is only 2160. It's not actually far off this. It's not much above this. Still can't take in that case, I'm going to play rook forward maybe then. Do I have to play rook across? Actually no, I'm going to play rook. If I play a rook across, I can bring knight or bishop back. Whether it's worth doing that, I don't know. Yeah, he's trying to really trick me and blast me open here. I'm going to play up and try and go after the queen. I've got no choice. I definitely can't take there and open the file up. I can see that instantly. I need that queen chased away from this diagonal. So queen here is what I want to play next. Now let's have a bit of water. He's played bishop down, so he's looking for a check. So stick to plan with queen up. Now I've got queen up here as well, so what's he got? Yeah, let's play here. I'm threatening to take if his queen wanders off. There's still a big risk of me being in a mating net here, but it's a lot less risky if the queen's off the board. And it is off the board, so I'll grab. I think that's kind of forced. Again, if he sacks now, I think I'm not too bad. Let's play up and hit the pawn. I might have been able to take there, actually. I might have been. Ooh. Oh no. If he takes, I've got to check. Okay, let's hit the knight. If the knight moves, I'm going to take with check. He can probably get away with taking. I think I can take back. Otherwise he'd take with a check and he'd queen, would he? Yeah, take back. But now there is a threat to take the knight. Knight moves take here. Whether it's winning or not, I haven't got a clue. Okay, so I've got this pawn. Okay, he pushes up. Take or not take? I'm going to push, try and queen. Okay, just push again. But I could trade off there, but again, I'm going to run up. This is covered by the knight. So he goes back. Again, just ignore that, I think. Oh, I can't ignore this. What have I done? What have I done? I can't ignore that one. Yeah, I can't ignore this threat. Oh my goodness. Well, have I made an absolute hash of this? Oh, wrong rook. It's the other one. Oh my god. I moved the wrong rook. I moved the wrong rook. I had a mate in one and I moved the wrong rook. Oh god, I've just chucked it away. I don't believe it. Oh, that is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. I had a mate in one and moved the wrong rook. Oh, that is nuts. That might cause me to tilt that one. When things go wrong like that, you can easily just beat yourself up. You know you shouldn't, but you can do. Terrible. Played such a good game as well. Let's take again, just mix it up a little bit. Again, just take, and I think I'll go after the bishop. If bishop down, I'll just drop the bishop back. Just drop the bishop back. He goes back. I don't really want a repetition. I'll play knight up and hit the other one and then bishop this way. Oh, that's a free piece. I can't just drop back there. That's a free queen. Excellent. Everybody blunders just like I did in the last one. 1466. Good luck. Again, I'm just looking to castle here, nothing else. He might play e5, then I'll just take if he does, I think. Oh, he does. Okay, I'll go for an endgame. Now, what do I want to do here? I'm going to go back in over. My knight card's this one, so just castle, rook across or bishop up or something. Actually, let's play up and hit the pawn. Maybe it's not necessarily a good technical move, but If I take, I'm threatening to come here and get the bishop off and double his pawns up here, deflecting the rook. So come in, hit the rook, but it's actually the bishop I want to take. And this pawn is loose as well, so take. He's covered the pawn there. So what do I do? Let's play up and hit the rook. Oh, I've just blundered a pawn though. I've given him a free pawn. He didn't take it. He should have just taken that pawn there. Just got a bit careless, didn't I? Okay, I'm going to take there. And I'm going to plant the bishop here. He's got no pawn to hit the bishop. So he's hitting this pawn again. Now I'm going to try and roll forward. Get the other rook on the open file. Right, so support the pawn, rook across. Now get the rook forward somewhere or other around here, don't know where yet. Maybe I can go here and hit this pawn. He does defend it, so what to do now? Let's just calmly play rook up and double up. Yeah. The bishop up's playable. I don't actually see anything else to do, so I'm going to do it. It's on a very nice square, my bishop there, better than his bishop, but I don't see any better plan. And this bishop is actually quite boxed in. Again, going to be tough to try and break through here, very difficult. He plays back, so I'll take the bishop, that was the intention. I rook up to hit this pawn and keep pressure on this one. Right, so take the pawn. Just keep pressure on this. I might have to take this way if he ever comes up. Can I get back this way? I'm not sure. I can pin the knight. If the knight moves, I'll just simply take the rook. If it goes anywhere, no matter where it goes, just take the rook. And then if the knight did move, this pawn would follow afterwards, I think. And I'm, what, 3 pawns up? 7 pawns against 4 pawns. So I'm doing well. Again, my opponent's played a very good game for his rating, though. Now this is where I thought I have to take this way. It's risky opening up here. There, but take the rook. And then this is going to fall. Or everything can come off now, so just take and take. This has to be winning. I've got too many pawns. Let's just come up, not give him any serious threat. So that's a good win. 14.5 out of 17, but some amazing wins. Hikaru is peppering that 3000 rating, but there might not be strong enough players in this event for him to actually gain the rating points. So you're 1300 and he's got 21 points. That's very high for a 1300. But good luck, let's hope it's all legit. Now sometimes I do trade bishop for knight here, again just purely for the purpose of mixing it up a bit. Okay, I'll take and come up and hit the pawn. He should just play knight in, I'll just castle. He might go g6 or queen up. He does play queen up. I could play knight in actually with tempo there. I know, let's just castle, but knight in is a move, he can always drop back. Again, I'm going to maybe just play a move like c4, try and do something to isolate a pawn here. Try and drag this across if I can. A little bit more water. Okay, I don't see anything better, so I'm still going to play c4. Yeah, so now I've managed to get a pawn across, and I suppose he could go with the knight. He does actually. Hits my bishop, so I'll just play a bishop in. If he takes, I get knight forward with tempo on the queen. Just got to watch out for this, of course. Okay, let's me do the taking. Kind of same difference, but I'd like him to take so I can bring a pawn in towards the middle. I don't think he will, he doesn't. Now I might as well go forward. then pawn up here. And again, if he takes, I'll take with the pawn, not the queen. Let's play rook across and where? Rook into the middle. He goes back. Let's just bring the rook in the middle again. Another one playing really, really well for his rating. I could play queen up and try and go for an endgame. I'm not sure I like that. I'll play h3. Yeah, I don't like knight out wide either. Let's play pawn, but maybe it's a little bit bold pushing a pawn there. I'll trade one of them. Yeah, it was probably a little bit bold of me pushing a pawn there. Let's bring rook across. Right, he kicks the knight back, so where do we want to go? Let's just go sensible and drop back to f3. Oh, so he might want an endgame. Okay, I'll do that then. So again, knight's pretty much forced back. But how on earth do I create anything here? Let's just hit the knight. Try and double up this way. Now what do I do with this? I've got to try and watch out for a move like this. Knight up and he pushes, and I can't move the rook, it's trapped. Can't do that. He's playing incredibly well, he really is. Yeah, plays that as well. Let's drop knight back and take with the knight if he takes. I'm going to have to really quicken up here. Okay, he is playing just a little bit too well for a 1300, but nothing mega suspicious though. Well, let's try and push in the middle and try and create an opening. This is again seriously risky what I'm doing because he might get rook down here. I've seen the basic idea. Seriously risky. Ooh, he pushes, but can I take? Let him take and take. And how does he stop the queen? I think I can actually do that. If he takes, I can actually take the pawn. Oh, I can't. If I take, he just goes there. I have to take back. Oh my goodness, I didn't work that out very well, did I? This is just not a win now for me. I'm actually not going to win this one. Or am I? I can go there and he just steps over and I'm stuck. I have to go here. This is actually not a win now. Oh, has he blundered? He's just blundered. He's allowed me to win the pawn. But does he get this? I think I'm in time. He's definitely blundered. I can pre-move actually to take here, whatever he does. I'll pre-move that. But he needs... Oh, he goes that way. He should have taken a chance and gone for the pawn. I am winning actually now. Yeah, and split them up, so there's definitely no risk of him boxing me in. Hold on, let's just run this pawn up. So, over, up, takes, moves. That's no good. I have to go this way. No, it's not a draw. Right, now I can take a risk and go either side, I think. Yeah, this is definitely winning now. Again, what an amazing game he's played for his rating. Oh, I've got to watch the clock as well, 26 seconds. What an amazing game again from a 1300. Right, 2001, good luck. Let's check and drop back. Oh, he goes with a bishop. It's castle then. I guess we'll pin the knight and we'll run back around the angles when we have to. Oh, immediately then, okay. He might get crazy and play h5, h4 here. I wouldn't be surprised if it comes at some point. Maybe not now because he'd hang the g pawn, but at some point. Let's just push here. Now that I didn't expect. He is going to go h5 then. You can see it coming a mile off now. What on earth do I do about this? This I do not know. I do not know what to do here. pushing is probably sensible to potentially push at some point. If I push right now, he just takes though. So let's try and get a tempo pushing against the queen. My knight guards this for a move, but he can kick the knight. So tempo on the queen and try and push. Now see if he pushes. Oh, he ignores it. Wow. I'm going to take here, see what he does. He takes. I'm just going to take a rook then. A knight up. Maybe I could have even just grabbed the pawn there. That might have been silly of me not to do that. I'm threatening a move like queen up hitting the pawn just for development, but it's not. I don't think it's a serious threat. Well, actually, queen up comes here. He's played knight up. Let's take. I didn't hear that move again. Maybe it's because I'm just talking too much. I didn't actually hear that. But my hearing isn't actually that good. That's why I have the sound turned up most of the time. Right, other knight across to guard the knight. And then I need to move the queen somewhere. Where do I go? I don't know. Oh, have I just blundered? Oh my goodness. Hold on. I've got rook takes pawn here, right? Threatening check. Rook takes, king takes, knight check back. It doesn't actually work. Am I in time to do this? I'm beating myself this game. I've played well, got a good position, but I'm kind of beating myself. But rook takes pawn is a potential trick. But his rook discovers on my queen at the end. So rook takes, knight takes, check, he takes up. Doesn't quite work. Take, 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 take. Definitely doesn't work. Let's play queen up and hit the pawn. I'm threatening mate in one. He has to do something about the pawn because it's a mate in one threat. What I do next I don't know. Knight check is very strong. Even if he grabs the pawn, knight check hits the rook. He does take the pawn. So check and hit the rook. I don't see anything else. So I might as well get the knight forward. I'm going to push so I can swing the queen this side here, threatening a check hitting the knight. He sees that, well done. Let's take then. If that knight moves, there's still a check, that's what I'd like. It doesn't. Hold on, have I got check? Knight takes. No, I haven't. Again, I've got to watch the clock. I'm playing a strong play here, I can't lose my concentration. Knight c3, so check doesn't quite work. Let's go across and just put pressure on here. Knight check is a threat if his knight wanders off. Let's play queen back. Oh, he has wandered off now. So it must be right to check. So I'm threatening checkmate on 2 squares. So that's tough to defend. Knight check I can just take, or I can king up immediately maybe. I've got time to work this out. Take one of the knights off. There's no immediate mate threat. I'm threatening mate on 2 squares, so I don't see how he defends it. He's got no further check. I'm still not playing well enough to tackle Hikaru though, I know that. But you just do your best if you get a game with him. I've had a terrific tournament though compared to normal. Certainly one of my best ones. Just checkmate. Excellent. Half an hour left. Oh, someone else has gone top. Oh, this is the... No, this is a different play. I thought it was a Leader, this player's just come in 2386, good luck. But as I say, at my rating level, this is a far stronger player than me. So they're always difficult. Now again, is he going to go crazy with g4? He might do. Hold on, I can take this one there, but he takes the bishop. Let's just take... I think he's going queenside. I think that's what he wants. So I'm going to drop the bishop back. Oh, he just grabs the pawn. I don't mind losing a few pawns for development. I probably should though. Let's go here. Just pressure. Yeah, I shouldn't have done this. Let's go e5. Okay, let's take that. Just rook across. Now hit the queen, hit the bishop. Okay, he's got a defense, but knight up, hit the bishop, hit the queen. Which one? I don't think it really matters which I take. So drop back and trade the bishop. Okay, we need to deflect that knight. These pawns are incredibly strong. Incredibly strong. Let's just play rook across. Again, just play rook across, just a shuffle move. Yeah, he's trying to promote now. I don't blame him, of course. Let's bring knight in, maybe a check. Knight down. Let's check. I think I can just take there. There's a knight check though. I'll just take the rook. I could have taken the rook first, I think. I'll grab the pawn. Threaten a discovery, hit the knight. Knight down, just collect. So he plays knight down, so can I just take that? I don't think I can. I've got a knight check to hit the rook. So I might as well check, and I can check. Check, he takes. Hold on, is it correct to go that way? Check, he takes, check, no. Let's just take. It's actually still not won this. Let's go across and collect this pawn. I don't think he can protect it. Now I need to sack the knight for the other one, and I don't actually see how. And if I can't sack the knight for it, then it's actually potentially still a draw. Let's go back. He can use his knight as a blocker, you see here. Well, I know he's got to guard his knight though. Knight check, across, down, he takes, so check. Look at the speed he's had. God, his speed is frightening. These strong players really are so quick. Now I can definitely give an exchange up. He won't do it. Excellent. I've beaten another 2300. Unbelievable. I've beaten a National Master at 2500. Couple of 2300s. Unbelievable. 17.5 out of 20 is unreal. It really is. That's the National Master I beat. I mean, I'm not quite going to manage to beat that one. I don't think that's quite realistic, but wow. Everything else has been played. See, that's when it looks a bit odd. A 1000 getting 17. That's a little bit odd. 1460, good luck. Let's play another Karakant. There's only 20 minutes left. When you get down to the very final game, the game just aborts if it's still playing. It just vanishes as though it never happened. But there should still be time for at least 3 more games. Okay, a 1400 knowing Karakant theory like this. The idea is white's trying to play this before black plays this. Most of the time with black you play h6. That's one of the few lines where you go h5. There's not that many of them. Maybe I should have taken first there, but I'm not too worried. I'll take now. Throw in a check, but yeah, again, I can tell straight away he's playing a bit too well for somebody of his rating level here. Just that little bit too good. Now let's just pressure the pawn, queen up. If he castles, then I'm hitting this pawn. Could be a poison pawn. I did one of them in a game earlier, of course, and it nearly backfired spectacularly. I'm going to castle there, and I'm hoping I can play g6, because I know this is going to come. I can see it a mile off. Queen up is what I probably should play, but he's kind of pushed me into it. So now 3 attack it and 2 defend it, so I'm threatening to take with either knight. 3 pieces attack it and 2 pieces defend it. He may play rook across, then I take here. He just ignores it and castles. It's got to be right to go in the middle, not the side. And try and get the queen off the board. If the queen comes off, then my king is an awful lot safer. Knight would be threatening a check. And then you just go for logical development. So there's a check threat. Oh, he's missed that. He's actually a little bit fortunate here. I'll just trade, should I? Yes, I will. He can take my rook. Actually, if I take and he takes a knight, he actually gets a good position. So I'm going to drop back and hit the 2 pawns. He would have had control over the open file if I'd have took the bishop. So let's take here and drop back, hit the bishop, hit the other pawn. Actually, I can go this way and threaten to grab a pawn with a check if I lose this. Now, there's actually a back rank mate threat here. Rook across and his king is actually stuck. It can't come forward. He should see it. He should see it, but it's possible to miss. It's in Puzzle Rush, this. There now. Does he see the back rank mate threat? He should do, but he might blunder and grab the pawn. But the king's got no access points to escape. If he does see it, though, I could be in a lot of trouble. He does, and he trades. So just put the pawn on a light square and get the king out. Before he tries to trap me. He might try and trap me in here. He doesn't. He lets my king come across. So I've got check and a cross. I don't see what I'm gaining there, so I'm just going to come up. Now hit the bishop. Try and chase him off and grab this with a check. He does come forward that way, but now I can push here and he can't. Oh, maybe he can take. I thought he couldn't, but I can't actually stop his pawn, can I? Oh, maybe I can actually. I can, I think. I think I can stop it. He comes down that way, but now I can take with check and I can just nudge forward. But it's still not a formality, this. Hold on, I've got check winning the bishop there. Now it is. Again, what a great game he's played for his rating as well. Everybody has played really well, but without being suspicious. Every low-rated player has played really, really good, but without being dubious. Okay, now that's a little bit odd. He is a 2000, nearly a 2100, but that's rather odd. I don't remember the theory here, so I'm just not going to go for this. I don't remember the theory here. I've not looked at this for a long time. I've looked at it, but not for a long time. Yeah, he's gone a little bit gung-ho crazy here. That one was okay to take. Do a castle, or he's just going to run like this, and you can see it a million miles off. Let's bring bishop up. Right, I'm going to call his bluff and castle. Okay, oh, I've got knight up here. Not quite. Let's just calmly develop rook across and up. Something like that. Preparing this maybe takes first. Takes, up takes. Doesn't quite work. Let's try and gain a bit of space on the other side of the board. He doesn't like that. I'm going to play e6. I'm just going to trade as soon as his knight moves, or take the knight if I have to, if he finds a way to kick the bishop. Just take the knight. He plays the other knight back. Okay, let's bring the rook across. Again, as soon as he's kicking this, I'm just taking. I suspect it's going to come very, very shortly. He drops the bishop back. He doesn't want to trade it, so I'm just going to take now. Now hit the bishop and bring the other knight over. Hold on, I'm at best to push. I could be blundering horribly here, but I'm going to push. Have I got some sort of message there? I don't know what that is. I can click on it, but it might take me out of the game. I'm not going to. Okay, so I've got knight up hitting queen and rook, but he's hitting my rook in return. So up, the queen moves somewhere. Gain a rook, lose a rook. I mean, the worst I can do is trade, I guess. I think the worst I do should be to trade, unless he blunders some sort of discovery on the queen if he's on this far, but he'd hit my knight, wouldn't he? If I gain a rook, lose a rook, just take the bishop, let him get the knight. Is he after something more? I've got a tempo there or a tempo there. I'm just going to take though. Now can I come over? No, that doesn't do me any good, just take. Keep it simple and take. Now hit the rook, hit the pawn. He's got queen back if he wants to trade, he doesn't. That feels dangerous. Let's go with the knight, threaten a check or knight back. Again, he's got rook down. Hold on. Let's just check a knight back here. He had rook down there, which I thought was stronger. Again, he's been very quick. Another one who's a lot quicker than me. Just offer the queen trade. Knight across surely allows f5. All I'm trying to do is get the queen off the board. He's got a check and I just take. A check I just take. My queen is guarded. Anything else I'm just going to take the queen. What? Well, that's just a free piece. I'll just pin everything. That gets rid of the queen. That should be another one. Excellent. Another great win. Wow. Wow, someone's ahead of Hikaru. 21 out of 22, but 19 out of half out of 22 is astonishing at my level. 21.26, one of my best ever ratings. 21.60 odd is my very best, but very hard to play when you're at your peak or near your peak. Right, 22.89, good luck. I don't like playing this line. I need to do a bit more research into this line. It's not one that I'm really that up on. Yeah, my theory's a little bit weak in these lines. Let's push the pawn. Okay, let's play rook across. Maybe e3 is sensible. He's going to push this at some point. Just go e3. If he ever pushes, I'll go there. Let's push. Oh, that was a terrible move. Why did I do that? I've given him a real monster square for his knight here now. Completely bogged myself down. I'm going to have to challenge that knight. Why did I play that? Just a little bit too quick. Oh, again, do I play e4 and allow this? Is that just nuts? Do I push here? I'm going to push just to try and break the structure up and then push this pawn. I'm not sure if that's actually a serious discovered check. He can block bishop up. Well, he's allowed it. If he blocks bishop up, bishop blocks. Take, he can just take. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about that. He can just move queen across. So I'm not going to really worry too much about that. I know he's kind of closed that a little bit. Again, I'm kind of in a bunker now. There's not really much I can do here, but what have I got? Bishop up maybe? Well, that's no good now. All I can do is sit and hold, you know. I've not really got many moves. Actually, maybe rook back here better. All I can do is sit and shuffle. I've got nothing, just got to wait for him to build. Right, now the queen's off, I can go across. Let's go f4, see if he takes. Oh, he doesn't. Okay. I shouldn't have allowed that. Up, takes is no good. Let's just play up. I want to try and bring the bishop this way so I can release my rook. That's what I'm trying to do. Right, now I can bring this rook maybe across. Far from easy, far from easy. There's no way to trick him, I don't think. Let's just go ultra cautious and run the king across. I'll offer him a draw here. I don't think he'll take it. He might just want to get on with another game, you never know. Light square, I think. I'm going to actually push here. Can I use my king as a blockader? Why not? I've got to guard this unless I want to go gung-ho crazy and sack. And I might have to. Bishop takes, he takes. Takes, he takes, takes, he takes, takes. I'm just going to go for it. Okay. I'm going to go after this pawn and try and push. Oh, I've just blundered. He can just go back there now. Oh, why did I do that? I haven't got myself trapped though. Let's just take. I have blundered this, so there's nothing I can do here now. Yeah, he's too far up on the clock, isn't he? Too far up. I'm too slow here. He's going to get a good win. Well done. Yeah, I've blundered the opposition as well here. Wow, he's completely fluffed it. Unbelievable. See, that's what I mean about chess.com having very bad lag. I couldn't see what was where there, and I wasn't playing particularly quickly, was I? Got a draw, but I just didn't have a clue what on earth was where on the board, and I was only going fairly slow. Not good. Not good, but at least I managed to salvage it. I was completely busted. Like 21.92, good luck. Oh, there's only 5 minutes left. This might be the final game. So when that clock runs out, if a game is still ongoing, it simply aborts. It just vanishes as though it never took place. It is a bit annoying that when it has lag like that. Let's just go here. Okay, can I go forward there? He can't take with a knight or take with a pawn. He goes with a bishop. Let's just take. Let's mix it up and go f4. Who cares what happens now? End of the event. Let's just bring the knight round and in. My gut feeling is to take there. Yeah, I don't have a gut feeling as to what to do here though. I'm going to go crazy and play h4. Let's just take. So there's a pawn loose, I've seen it. Just calmly drop the bishop back. The queen up. Here, push. Let's play pawn up. I'm trying to see if I've got a way to sack round here to get forward. I don't think it quite works for me. He pushes, so push. What's he played? Bishop in? I didn't actually hear that again either. Let's play rook across. Plays bishop up, so rook across. Now I'm hoping I can play something like this, but can I risk it? Hold on, let's go out wide first, go here. Right, now I'm going to risk it. Who cares if it goes wrong? What's he played? Bishop down. Let's hit the rook. Okay, plays across. Let's hit the rook again. I'm actually threatening a move like rook up here. He can go back, of course. I've just got to guard this. Bishop up is playable. Oh, he can take. No, that I didn't see. I've got rook check and I can't follow up here. Okay, I've blundered then, have I? Queen back is covered by his queen. Well, let's check and go here anyway. Oh, maybe I can take. I'm threatening checkmate. It's mate next move if he doesn't see it. Rook guards the square. He hasn't got enough time on the clock to just run it down. He has seen it, as you'd expect. So I've got check, takes, check. Let's just go back and hit the rook. take. Gain a mate threat. He has got enough time to just sit now though. If he wants to, he can just not make another move and it's going to abort. Yeah, I'm not going to actually win this one. And I can pre-move that, right? Yeah, I can't actually win this. I haven't got enough time. That's a shame. There's only 10 seconds of the event left. Look at that. One move off a win. One little move off a win. It was mate next move. Game of bots, but I've had an amazing tournament here. Unbelievable. The wins I've had in this 5th place, 20 out of 23. Would have been nearly another one there. 69 points, just short of a podium. Didn't get a player car this time, but I beat that National Master. I beat a 2500 player, if he's in the list somewhere here. He was a fellow British player. Don't know if he's dropped out or something. Beaten a couple of 2300s. Another 2200. Sort of amazing wins. If I end that there, I can go to my stats. And I can just quickly count the actual games through. If you go to all of your games you've played, this is what I've done in this event. So if I just look down to today, it's those which have got the symbol next to it. I did play a couple of games earlier. So it's from here. That's what I've done. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wins in a row to start. Then I lost to that 2500, and that's the one I'd beaten here, which is one of my best ever wins. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wins, 1 loss. 12 wins, 2 losses and 1 draw. 19 wins, 2 losses and 2 draws I reckon I've had there. Wow, amazing performance. So that'll be it for today's streaming for sure. So thanks very much to anyone who's seen this. I'll be back for my normal League Chess Owly Super Blitz Arena sometime tomorrow morning, I guess. So thank you very much to anybody who's seen this. Been pretty good, this one. Thank you very much.